Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today, this time taking a look at Vulpix with Bulbasaur and Barboach in the back. So this trainer actually has a YouTube channel, so I will leave a link in the description down below. And let's go ahead and dive right into the commentary looking at Barboach. It looks like we're seeing some lag. Oh no, the opponent just quit. Okay, I don't really know what happened there. I guess the opponent didn't want to battle? I don't know. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and move into the next one. It's going to be Vulpix into Oddish. So definitely a good lead for the Vulpix. Looks like Oddish is lagging. Okay, there we go. So, okay. Not really sure what happened there. Not sure if Ingress decided to wait for the opponent or they both were lagging. I'm not really sure. But either way, this Vulpix is going to go ahead and go for the Weather Ball. That will get the shield. Very nice. And look how much Razor Leaf damage is doing. That's actually insane. This is a fire type. This is 500 CP Pokemon for you. So, gonna charge up for 2 and go for the Weather Ball. The Oddish unlikely shields. This will KO it. But I don't think they'll shield. They actually do shield. Okay, Vulpix able to just farm down and go for an attack. Is it going to be Quick Attack? It's Body Slam, excuse me. Or is it going to be Weather Ball? I guess we'll see. Looks like it's going to be Quick Attack because the Tim Pole came out. And looks like they're going to undercharge it as well. I'm not really sure. Maybe because they felt like they got an advantage. It looks like they're playing, I guess, fairly. Because it looks like the opponent lagged. They're trying to help the opponent catch up or anything. I'm not really sure. But that's what it looks like to me. But either way, totally fine. That's awesome gameplay by Ingress. So really appreciate that. Sludge Wave going to actually KO Bulbasaur. And in comes Barboach. Barboach will farm down. And in comes Slowpoke. Okay, Slowpoke actually has Water Gun. By the way, these are lower level games because this is a rank 20 trainer, which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But just like lower ranks, so the battles might not be, I guess, as competitive, and that's okay. As I said, I like shoutcasting from all elos, all ranks. It doesn't really matter. We can still take a look at some fun gameplay. So we're gonna be able to win that one. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. It's gonna be Vulpix into Chimchar. So seeing one of the Sinnoh starters on the opponent's side. Okay, so yeah, this Vulpix definitely wants to go for the Body Slam, charging up a lot though. Chimchar is going to be able to get off an attack. Vulpix will shield it up. Going to be Flame Charge. That will boost the attack of Chimchar. So Chimchar going to be hit with this Body Slam. And this will get the shield. Yeah, Chimchar wants to preserve that boost. So they did shield. And we're going to see another Body Slam. This will be enough to KO the Chimchar if they decide not to shield it. They might shield it. They do not shield it, so Chimchar goes down. Totally fine. In comes Mudkip, so one of the Hoenn starters this time around. I wonder if it's triple starters. It could be. So going to be Body Slam, and that will get the shield from Mudkip. Down goes Vulpix. Out comes Bulbasaur. In comes Cottony. Out comes Barboach. So because the opponent has no shields, Ice Beam will be enough to KO. So Ice Beam coming out. This is going to definitely be enough to KO. Yeah, Barboach is weak to grass attacks. I mean, I know Cottony has Charm. Definitely weak to grass attacks, but if shields are down and it can land Ice Beam, it's going to be KOing any grass type, whether it be Bulbasaur, Chikorita, Cottony, it doesn't matter what it is. So Sludge coming in, doing a lot, but not enough to KO, and now Bulbasaur is going to go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb to take the win. I would have shielded that if I was Bulbasaur, because to be honest, I'm not familiar with Mudkip's attacks, but I guess they knew they didn't have to shield it, so that's totally fine. So able to win that one. So nice win, so it's going to be Vulpix into a Tepig. Okay, so Tepig. Let's see how this plays out. So we'll see how this goes. Tepig going to be throwing the first attack. Vulpix will shield it up. It is going to be a Body Slam. And Vulpix is going to charge up enough for 2 and go for Body Slam. Will the Tepig shield though? Because if the Tepig shields, there's going to be another Body Slam coming its way. So it does shield. And now we have another Body Slam. They did sneak through an Ember though, which is not great. But we're going to see the Body Slam come in. That will get the second shield. Very nice. Do you let the Vulpix go? Nope. Vulpix is going to go ahead and shield it. So it's going to be a Body Slam. Can the Vulpix get to a Body Slam before Tepig? They actually pull the switch into Chinchou. Out comes Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is a good answer to Chinchou. Chinchou going to go ahead and go for an attack right now. This is going to be a Thunderbolt. That does a lot of damage, even though it's resisted. So Bulbasaur charging up enough for almost 2. Going for the Seed Bomb. Going to be enough to KO for sure. So this is going to knock out the Chinchou. And in comes the Tepig. Able to get to another Seed Bomb, though, which is really nice. I know this is resisted, but it should still do a decent amount of damage. Actually, it just KOs. In comes Snivy. So out comes Vulpix. Vulpix wants to get to the Weather Ball. It's able to get to it. And this Weather Ball is going to be enough to get... No, it's not. It's not going to be enough to get the knockout. I thought it would be. Snivy able to hang on. In comes Barboach. Barboach going to be hit with a Seed Bomb. Ouch. That is going to KO. In comes Vulpix. Oh my gosh, get to it. Able to barely get to the Weather Ball. This is going to KO the Snivy. So yeah, as I said, Barboach, ultra weak, double weak to grass. So it can't take any grass attacks at all. But, you know, if shields it down from the opponent and it lands the Ice Beam, it will be KOing or doing a tremendous amount of damage, at least, to the grass attack users or grass types. So Vulpix mirror match, okay. The opponent does have Ember, and Ingress has Quick Attack on their Vulpix, so we're going to see a shield right now. This is going to be a Body Slam, of course. Yep, makes sense. So Vulpix is charging up enough for 2 and going for them both. Probably we're going to see one right now. We'll see. The opponent may shield it. They do not shield it. We're going to see a Weather Ball now. Okay, very interesting. It doesn't really matter. Both of them would KO. Anyway, so Weather Ball going to get the shield. And we're going to see an attack come in from the Vulpix. We're going to see Ingress's Vulpix shield right now. We're going to be that Body Slam. Are we going to see a Quick Attack Fawn down? Yes, we are. So very nice. And in comes Slowpoke. Slowpoke is doing a lot of confusion damage, but not before Vulpix can get to 2 Body Slams. So both of these Body Slams going to do a lot of damage. Oh, almost barely didn't get it off. That confusion will KO the Vulpix unless the Vulpix switches out to transfer the damage. Looks like they do, so that Barboach took the damage instead, so Vulpix is still alive, and the opponent will quit that game, and that is going to be a good game, very well played, and a win, and that is a 5-0, very nice. So we have 2 sets for you today, but that is going to be a 5-0, and picking up a Poliwhirl. I love getting Poliwhirl because I love getting those XL candies for Politoed. I'm currently working on one myself, but let's go ahead and move into the next set, which of course is the final set. Okay, Ducklet on the opponent's side. We have Barboach in the lead this time, okay, instead of Vulpix. So trying to get to the Ice Beam because Mud Bomb is going to be double resisted. Barboach going to go ahead and shield this. Bubble Beam, definitely an unfortunate shield, but afraid of Brave Bird, of course, which makes sense. So going to go ahead and go for the Ice Beam right now. This Ice Beam is neutral, and that will get the shield. And we're going to see another attack. Going to let this go. If it's another Bubble Beam, that's a great call. It is, so really great call. Going to switch out right now. We're setting the debuff into Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is going to get to the Seed Bomb and go for it. So Seed Bomb is going to probably connect. I mean, it's not going to KO. No, they decide to shield. Okay. So Ducklet going to go ahead and go for a charge attack right now. This is going to be another Bubble Beam. Do they not? Maybe they don't have a second move on Ducklet. I'm not really sure. But regardless, Bulbasaur is going to get to the Seed Bomb. Again, it's still not going to KO. I mean, especially since Bulbasaur is now debuffed. So it's not going to KO. Bulbasaur goes down. Totally fine. In comes Vulpix. Vulpix will shield this up. Going to be a Bubble Beam. That's what I thought. So going to go ahead and try and Quick Attack it down. Able to get it down. Very nice. So able to Quick Attack it down. And in comes Fennekin. Okay, so Fennekin is going to be hit with multiple Body Slams. Let's see if 2 Body Slams will be enough to KO Fennekin. Honestly, I don't know. Actually, yeah, I guess it will. No, but switching into Barboach, going for the Mud Bomb. I like that play. So it doesn't even have to go for another Quick Attack. This Mud Bomb will definitely KO, being super effective. In comes Execute. Going to be hit with a Mud Bomb. Of course, this is not going to KO. Unfortunately, Barboach could not make it to an Ice Beam, but that's okay. Barboach goes down. And we're going to see a Weather Ball from Vulpix, which should be enough to KO this Execute and take the victory there. So it is very nicely done, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. So we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. So let's see how the next one plays out. Going to be that Barboach lead into Seal. Okay. Okay. I mean, Barboach is taking neutral damage. This is probably favorable for the Seal. Okay, Barboach is going to be hit with an attack, and it will shield. You definitely want to go for your attacks immediately against users that can debuff you like Seal. So I would have recommended going for the Mud Bomb immediately so it does more damage before it gets debuffed. But that's fine. But Seal shields anyway. I guess this shield on Seal makes sense because maybe people don't know Barboach's moves because it's really not that common, right? It really is not that common. Barboach is going to go ahead and shield this one up. This is going to be an Icy Wind. That's fine. Going to see an Overfarm going for the Mud Bomb. So this Mud Bomb is going to connect, maybe? Does the opponent still have a shield, actually? They do have one shield. Okay. So able to get to another Mud Bomb. So going to be able to KO the Seal unless if Seal decides to commit that final shield They do not, so going to go down. Oh, not switching, going to try to get to Mud Bomb. Oh, barely not able to get to it. That would have been huge. Probably getting the shield. So Bulbasaur can come in, which is good, but the opponent still has a shield, which is not good. But we'll see. So Bulbasaur going to take this attack, going to be a Thunderbolt. That does a lot of damage, even though Bulbasaur resisted. In comes Vulpix, out comes Vulpix. So Vulpix mirror match, but the opponent does have a shield. So Vulpix is going to go ahead and go for the Body Slam. And we're going to see the Body Slam come in right now. We'll see if Vulpix decides to shield this or not. So they do decide to shield it. Can they get to one more? They can get to one more. Maybe the opponent is trying to farm down. Maybe, because this is going to do a lot of damage. Not enough to KO. It does go down, so they do get the farm down. And we do see a Seed Bomb coming in right now, which will be enough to KO that Vulpix, even though it's resisted. So it does KO it, and in comes Chinchou. Try to get to another Seed Bomb. Oh, they're not able to get to a Seed Bomb. But if this is Bubble Beam, does it KO? It is Bubble Beam? It does. It does KO. I thought it was going to KO. I mean, Bulbasaur is really squishy, right? So I thought it was going to KO. But good game nonetheless. Well played. Just unfortunately was not able to win that one. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. Barboach into Timpo. So Timpo, very nice. Okay, let's see. So, of course, Barboach just wants to go for the Mud Bombs, but Timpo will be able to get off its attack first. Going to be a Mud Bomb as well. Doing a lot to Barboach. Holy cow. So Barboach going to go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb right now. So this is going to do even more. That does a lot as well. Now, who can win the race? And it's going to be Timpo. Timpo going to be able to win CMP, but Barboach will shield this one up. I think if Barboach wants to try and win this, maybe they have to sneak in a Mud Shot. So we're going to see the Mud Bomb right now, unless if Timpo allows it to go down, which they do. Actually, that's a nice underfarm because it didn't go down, so able to get ahead on energy. I like that. In comes Squirtle. Because of that underfarm, Barboach got to the Mud Bomb, but didn't get it off. Definitely unfortunate. But Bulbasaur comes in to fight the Squirtle. Out comes Charmander, and in comes Vulpix. So taking a look at my favorite Pokemon on the opponent's side right now, and they're going to go for an attack. So Vulpix going to go ahead and commit that shield. Going to be a Flame Burst. And Vulpix will go for the Body Slam. Can the Vulpix get both shields if it gets to both Body Slams, though? It does get one shield. Is it able to get to another one? Yeah. Oh, they're over-farming. I would have... Okay. Unless if they're counting, they know the counts on Charmander. I personally don't. I was afraid Charmander was going to get to another move. But they allowed Charmander to go down, so that was a good over-farm. I wouldn't have known the counts, though, as I said. So this Body Slam has to be shielded by that Squirtle. And Bulbasaur, I think, has a Seed Bomb. Again, I don't know the moves on Squirtle, but I'm assuming it doesn't have anything that can KO Bulbasaur at that health. But again, I don't know for sure. But either way, Seed Bomb is coming out from the Bulbasaur to KO the Squirtle, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. So let's go ahead and move into the next one and see how the next game goes. So it's going to be Barboach into Growlithe. Okay, so pretty good matchup. Mud Bomb going to be super effective. Even Mud Shot's doing a lot. We're going to see an attack coming in from the Growlithe. This should be a Body Slam, but Barboach will shield it. It is Body Slam. And we're going to see a Mud Bomb come in right now. Going to actually significantly undercharge it. Let's see if we see a shield. We do see a shield, so that undercharge didn't matter. We're going to see a Mud Bomb. Just going to go ahead and go for the KO. And this Mud Bomb will get the second shield. Very nice. Barboach should be able to win this one. If it shields, it will shield. I don't think it... Can it farm down? I don't know. Is that so risky? It might be able to. I think it can. Yeah, it can farm down. Beautiful farm down. Barboach able to just farm it down. Now when it comes to Bulbasaur, this is what I was talking about. Shielded down. Ice Beam absolutely going to go off. And KOing the Bulbasaur. And in comes Clauncher. And the opponent is just actually going to go ahead and forfeit that game. So that is going to be a good game. Very well played, but that Ice Beam absolutely destroying Bulbasaur's life. Barboach into Ducklet. Okay, of course, you know you can't go for the Mud Bombs, as we saw earlier in the video. But we'll see. We're going to see an attack come in. Going to go ahead and shield this. Hopefully it's not a Bubble Beam shield bait. It's an Aerial Ace. That's not a bad shield. So we're going to see an Overfarm and going straight Ice Beam. Yeah, I feel like baiting with the Mud Bomb in this situation is definitely really risky. So yeah, they're not going to shield, and we're going to see a Mud Bomb could possibly get a shield here. I guess we'll see if the opponent decides to shield it. They do decide to shield it, so that was a nice Mud Bomb. Barboach is going to be hit with an attack right now, but will it decide to shield? It will decide to shield. Going to be an Aerial Ace, another good shield. We're going to see an Ice Beam probably. Yeah, we're just going to see straight Ice Beam because you can't go for a Mud Bomb and then get to an Ice Beam. So you might as well just go for it. Ducklet will shield, and now we do see a switch into Vulpix. Vulpix is going to be hit with an attack. Well, it's either going to be Bubble Beam or Aerial Ace, right? Yeah, so it's Aerial Ace doing a lot of damage. We see the Slowpoke come in. Slowpoke is going to be hit with multiple Body Slams, which should be enough to KO. Well, it would KO the Shadow one. I'm not sure if it KOs the regular. It looks like it does. It looks like it does. Okay. Looks like this will KO the Slowpoke. It's going to be close, but I think it KOs. It does KO. Very nice. So Vulpix able to pick that one up. In comes Ducklet to farm down. That's fine. In comes Barboach. And they do not get the farm down. That is thankfully they do not get the farm down. And we're going to see a Mud Bomb come in. And now trying to switch out. And now it's an Oddish versus Bulbasaur. And that's Acid. That's not Razor Leaf. So that's doing a lot to Bulbasaur. And they get to a move. Hold on. I thought Bulbasaur was going to win this. Seed Bomb, that's not going to KO. Bulbasaur does get to the Sludge Bomb. Will Sludge Bomb be enough to KO Oddish, though? It has to, pretty much. Or get it in farm down range. It does KO. And that is going to be a good game and a good video. I will see everyone in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.